Hello, dear Everwinners. My blessings to you. I am speaking from Everwin Public School, Madurai. The first branch we started in 2016. Today we have 10 schools. But out of Kolattur, this is the first campus we launched. And now we are 3,000 student mark in an area where there are many schools. But Everwin is the most preferred. Now we are entering classrooms. Good morning. Classrooms, and the topic can be a little gust. And here you can show the leaders, Gandhiji and Nehru. Please sit down, children. Please sit down. So today we are talking about the importance and benefits of developing political knowledge by students. How important it is for the children to know politics, which is almost integrated into governments. So the knowledge of politics is very important because it helps us be an informed citizen, a person with a deeper understanding of how we are governed. Those days, kings were ruling the countries. Now, countries like India and America, democracy rules the roost. What is democracy? What is government formation? What are the functions of a government? How we have to be cautious in electing governments. All these constitute the knowledge about politics. So when we talk of politics, now the great leaders, they founded almost the democratic India. Now Gandhiji, no need to say, they were he is the senior most in India, participating in political field. Straight away from being a lawyer, he began being a politician, and this is why he is called a father of India, and he is a father of modern formation of governments. He is the architect of the governments in India today. The first prime minister from 1947 to 1964, when he died, he was the prime minister, the world famous one. Now, when we talk about the knowledge of politics, and people get confused. The people get confused. Politics is like something being untouchable. We should not talk politics. We should not enter politics. That image is there. But we should know it is something wrong. We should not develop such a notion. It is life. Politics is life. Now, what the great quotes say about politics? Sit down, children, sit down. Now, there is one quote from Kennedy. Ask not what the country is doing to you. Ask what you are doing to the country. நாடு உனக்கு என்ன செய்தது என்று கேட்காதே, நீ நாட்டுக்கு என்ன செய்கிறாய், என்ன செய்தாய் என்று கேள். So this is what, and Gandhiji also said, be the change that you want to see in the world. That is thing. Now the great, again, not a direct politician, but all politicians elected him. The MPs, the MLAs, all they elected him. And no need to talk about, whenever we see Dr. Ambedkar, he is very crucial in the law making of the country. The constitutional laws, the Indian constitution is almost, we can say, he was single-handedly scripting that constitution. So everybody plays a role in our life. Today we are prosperous, we are democratic, we have a lot of benefits from government, but we should not forget such great people who are directly or indirectly involved in politics. Now, where exactly the life begins? Where exactly the life begins in relation to politics? Now, let me narrate one day life. For example, one day in your life, we can take it up. One day in the life of a student, and understanding politics, we will have this way. Now, you can see again the stalwarts in the BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party, through Vajpayee, and now the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, all entered politics to do something good. But So at times they are also into allegations. That is different story. Now let me describe the life of a student. Now student gets ready in the morning. So many things they are using. It's all related to sale. You are purchasing brush, paste, soap, all. There it starts. You are refreshing yourself. Now the government controls prices, quality of the product, and quantity, how much you can sell. For example, this is the, you are getting one approval from government. There are, and also the quality control, it is there, and action against people that adulterated products. What we say in Tamil, kalapadam, that adulteration, everything. A government is monopoly, a particular person stocking the things and selling for higher prices. So no life without government. That is morning. And then we go to school. The students go to school. How does politics play? The government formation play in schools. It is about education. Now education is dealt by both the governments, union government, central government and state government. Education policies, syllabus, conducting of examinations, schools, government schools, colleges, universities. So many things are there, all related to government formation. And without politics, nothing happens, because the politicians, they are entering into elections and they are winning elections. At times they are losing elections and the government are formed. Now you can see the West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, and Kerala. Till recently, he was the chief minister of Kerala for 10 years, continuous 10 years. He was such a great man. He is, in fact, I met him some years ago and handed over the Kerala flood relief fund. So now you understand that thoroughly we need to understand how life, sit down. How the connectivity. Now I was talking about schools, the child entering school and education syllabus, exams, the government role, the politicians, how they play the role. And then evening, out of school, when the students, you assume that the family is going shopping. When they go shopping, you can see the mall. You cannot construct a mall without the government approval. The government should approve what you call the license, the plan approval, and the rules and regulations governing construction, how many floors you can construct. Everything is related to the politics and the government formation. So when you talk about it, so shopping, you are entering, then you should say the government control, how many floors are approved, and whether they have this, for example, fire license, safety of the people going shopping. All these are governed by this the politics and the government formation. Here we have the president Draupadi Murmu, and here you see Dr. Radhakrishnan. So as I said, directly or indirectly, they are not entering politics directly. They were politicians, but when they took the role of like a president of India, they have to shun politics for a while, as long as they get into that position. So evening you are finishing shopping, the government plays a role, and coming out of the shops, you are traveling on the road. It may be walking, cycling, going by car or other vehicles, bus, train, all again government. The road formation, the road, the width of the road, and then you can see the traffic police there. You can see the traffic police, how they are regulating traffic, what are the steps to be taken, beautification of road. In between, there will be decorations alongside, and who should go left, one way, two way. All these are governed. So you can see it is integrated into your life. So politics is not untouchable. There is no difference between being a politician, successful politician, a winning politician, and the ruler. A winning politician becomes a ruler in the government. See the great stalwarts. He made reforms. Today, girls and women can celebrate him along with Bharati. These two people, Periyar and Bharati, they played a role in shaping up the women's freedom. Women were kept as slaves. They were restricted to kitchens. And these people, early in 1890 and then thereafter till 1910 to 20, 30, 40, he was talking about. So the women's freedom, and a lot of quotes are also there. Not a problem. Make it as it was. So this is The crucial then, how do we know if he had not entered politics? If Kamaraj had not entered politics, today's schools would not be there. Very few schools. Thousands of schools he opened. So politics is connected to welfare of the people, welfare of children, and all other areas as well. So now resuming the discussion, the road formation, the road, and then you are going home again. Now you go home and sleep. You can see when you are sleeping, you are protected. By whom? The police. They will be on the rounds. Then they'll be patrolling the area to take in account. Your safety is paramount for them. Now Rajagopalacharya, Rajaji and Annadurai, the best speaker in India in 1950s, 60s, and he became chief minister. And you see, and he was the first governor general of India immediately after independence. Rajaji, they both belong to Tamil Nadu. Please sit. So you got an idea how it plays. As I said, police, and then again. So from morning to night, from retiring to bed and again waking up in the morning, the life revolves around politics. And you know very well, even in night time, the flights run, the trains run, everything is done because government is taking care of us. So that you need to know. And very quickly we will tell you how government helps us. Now, for example, straight away we will go into kitchen. In kitchen, you can see the LPG, the cooking gas you can find. In the cooking gas, I will tell you, you may be shocked to know, the government is spending that 14.2 kg LPG cooking gas, the government is spending 1,600 rupees per cylinder. But how much your mother is paying or how much your father is paying? Only 950. The remaining is taken care of by the politicians who become rulers, the government. So now we can see again stalwarts, the most popular politicians, M.G. Ramachandran and Kalaignar Karunanidhi. They were the ones who raised Tamil Nadu after Kamaraj. They raised. Today, women also have share in the property. Brothers, sisters, equal share, and that law was brought by Kalaignar Karunanidhi. Today we talk about private engineering colleges. Only governments were running engineering colleges, and MGR made sure that even private people can run engineering college. That is why we can see now the RMK group, the Velamal group, the JPR group, all private. Even you can see here ACS college near our school. So all this, they are helping. Everybody has a negative side, minus side. We can criticize easily, but they played an instrumental, a crucial, a critical role, in fact, in making sure that life goes on. And coming to the final stage of the discussion, I should say what you can do. Okay, you have got a great knowledge about. You have got a great knowledge about politics. How does it help? Very clear knowledge. Everything. Who issues birth certificate? Who issues death certificate? Who issues community certificate? For example, register office. There you can do, for example, marriages can be registered there. Properties can be registered there. Whereas in taluk office, the birth certificate, the revenue department, the corporation, the taluk office, they are issuing so many, for example, nativity certificate. So many certificates. You should, unless you show interest in politics, unless you show interest in governments, how can we know all these things? For reading newspaper, getting into people and analyzing about people, whether the particular ruler is good or bad, all this helps. So we need not hate anyone, but we can get greater knowledge. Again, now coming back to this, they belong to AIDMK, Jayalalitha madam and Edappadi Palanichami, and people. There are many women even in today's Tamil Nadu, or even in India, who are inspired, particularly women who are inspired by the rulers like Jayalalitha. Now we have come to close of the talk today, and we are entering the last room. Let us see what is there. Good morning, ma. So take the three title and 3 points. Before that, the latest and just before months, 3 MK Stalin and Joseph Vijay. The politics is something different. This is the beauty of politics. You need not have experience in politics. You need not be an MLA. All of a sudden, you can enter politics and immediately become CM if you are particularly popular through areas like cinema. But you see, that is the beauty of democracy. You need not learn much. If you are popular, if people have faith in you, then you can become chief minister. The same is the case. And until his father Kalaignar was alive, he could not become chief minister. And once he died, he proved that I am also a worthy politician. And he, for example, he got more than 130 seats out of 234. He fell short, only 108 he got. But that is different. The majority is 118. He straight away become a clear, satisfied. No need to depend on somebody to become chief minister. Whereas he fell short. It happens. It's the beauty of politics. Next, who knows? Next elections he may get more or less. I do not know. It all depends how the people take the interpretation or how he improves. Now, coming to the last one, the title and the 3 points, will you please take? Title and 3 points. Politics is not untouchable. That is a title. Politics is not untouchable. Number 1. Every student should know how governments are formed. How governments are formed. And laws, LAWS, laws made. Number 2. Politics influences every phase, PHASE, every phase of our life. 3. Show interest in and develop knowledge about politics and governments. So you got a clear idea today, which means it will prompt you to read newspapers. The basic thing is, at least weekends you are busy from Monday to Friday or Saturday. At least Saturday, Sunday, you start reading newspapers. At least the students from class 6 or 7 must read at least one newspaper. It may be Times of India, it may be Hindu, it may be Dinatandi. Whatever the newspaper you read, it helps us. Actually, very clear idea. Marks, you cannot become just marks producing machine. You need to be a great citizen. In order to become a great citizen with a lot of knowledge, you should begin very early reading newspapers. That's what people like us, we were into that, and we want Everwinners to do that. So that's all for now. Keep going. Thank you very much.